craziness is going on in F1 visa. People are stressed. Nobody knows what's going on and a lot of rejections. He was asked like, what's the difference between implementation of C++ and Java? And I was like, what?
The person interviewing before me got a reject. And so I was next in line. So I got, stressed out. If I'm going in for some state university or maybe some lower ranking university, they want to know what other universities I applied to. Next question I think was why US? Why not stay back in India?
This video is sponsored by Empower and I'll talk about them in just a minute. So we are in the F1 visa season right now. So this is a series of F1 visa interview where students who just went through their experience, they're coming and sharing their experience. So if you want to cover next story for certain universities, please comment and let us know. Or if you just went through a crazy visa interview experience and if you want, just send me an email. You know how to find me. But this is a story of Sarthak, who just went through Delhi consulate in his F1 visa interview. And the crazy part about his story, he has previous B1, B2 visa. He has visited United States. He has sister who has F1 visa. And like a lot of things that you will find out in the video, and you will be surprised of what kind of questions was asked to him by visa officer. And before you watch the full video, I just want to say, if you are someone who just got your F1 visa approved, I highly recommend that use this last 2 months that you have in India or wherever you are watching this from. Please use it to your benefit. This is your time to work on your resume, LinkedIn, networking, and all of those things before you come to United States. Job market is brutal. So I really hope that you are working on your things. Make sure all of the free resources on my channel is available. But I also have Job Hunting Accelerator program, which is designed to help you land internships, co-ops, full-time job. So if you are someone who need an extra help, please consider joining. And we have 2000 plus alumni students who are getting job offers right now, and all of them told me one thing: I wish I would have joined this program before coming to United States. So here is your disclaimer. Please come and join our Job Hunting Accelerator program if you're interested. Link will be in the description. But now on to Sarthak's visa experience. Thank you, Sarthak, for doing this. Craziness is going on in F1 visa. People are stressed. Nobody knows what's going on and a lot of rejections and approval. So I'm excited to share your experience. I think you're the first one to talk about Delhi consulate. So I'm even curious to see how things are in Delhi consulate. So before we get started, let's do a quick intro.
My name is Sarthak, born and raised in Delhi. Did my BTech in computer science 2019 to 2023 batch. Ever since then, since July 2023, I've been working full time as a associate product manager. I know you are a product manager. Coming from a computer science background, quickly switched to product management, and I am going to join in this fall in Syracuse University. This is upstate New York, and I'm going to do my master's in engineering management. It's a great course. Involves technical and management courses. So really aligns with my career goals at this time.
Amazing. Great. And when was this visa interview of yours?
It was June 2nd.
Okay. So not too long ago.
A week back. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Cool. So let's dive into your visa experience because especially Delhi consulate. So how did it go? Like when was the appointment? Just share from the beginning.
Yeah, booked my biometrics and interview slots on May 2nd or May 1st, I believe. There's a Telegram group going on where you can get updates. And I just want to put a disclaimer out. I just want to, through your channel, just don't be stressed about the interview. Nothing to be at all scared of. It might be just a little bit of intimidating scenario or an environment, seeing a lot of people waiting in queues for long hours. Going in early in the morning, you're dressed up, you have your documents. It can be a little intimidating, but they're asking you they're not asking you any rocket science questions. Like, just please keep that in mind. They're asking questions about yourself only. So it's basically like you and I are talking.
Unless you go to Hyderabad consulate. I was talking to another student and they said, he was asked like, what's the difference between implementation of C++ and Java? And I was like, what?
future roommate in Syracuse was asked something. He's doing cybersecurity, so he was asked, "What is blockchain? Tell me about blockchain." I was hearing an interview far from when I was waiting in the queue inside the embassy. Something about quantum mechanics. This guy was going for PhD, I think.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that guy behind him was, "How far are we out from quantum mechanics?" So he was like, "I don't know, 15 years out." Something like that. So it is a pretty funny and a scary scenario going on. Yeah, so 11:50 was the interview time. I got in the queue at 9:30 or 10ish. I got in the queue.
Hmm.
My I got out by 11:50 and my visa interview was at 11:50.
Nice. So
So
yeah, that's a common thing I've heard. Like if people go like an hour early, you are usually taken in, and you finish
yeah,
it before your actual appointment time.
I can say that about Delhi, particularly. I don't know about others, but Delhi is
Yeah,
is
same
is
for
this
others as well.
actually. My The person before me, girl interviewing before me, got a reject, and
Hmm.
so I was next in line. So I got pretty stressed out, but just kept a smile on my face. Wished the officer good morning. She was a lady. Just went in, uh, asked me, what are you going in for? She saw my 20, and I think they just see your DS-160 on the computer. They know everything. They start reading it pretty quickly, and this goes up. So you're going for Syracuse? I go, yeah. So I see you've been working for a while. I go, yeah, it's a couple of years I've been working. And I think the first question majorly was like, why MEM, why engineering management? I gave the reason. Just keep your answers pretty honest. That's the
Agree,
thing.
100%. And I think you already mentioned like MEM in the beginning also, like why technical
Yeah,
plus management, plus you talked
yeah,
about associate product management. Like
yeah,
I can already feel the
yeah,
authenticity out from your answer.
yeah,
So anyway, let's move on. Like, so they asked you why MEM, you answered that question. What was the
yeah.
next question?
Next question was, I believe, why Syracuse? Oh, sorry. Before that, before anything, the first question I think was, what other universities did you apply to? Yeah, that was the question. I think
Hmm.
pretty basic question they would ask you. I think they're checking this or basically asking this to see what sort of similarities or what sort of ranges you're going from in terms of rankings or programs that you apply to. Maybe that's my guess. They're
Hmm.
checking this. If I'm going in for some state university or maybe some lower ranking university, they want to know what other universities I applied to.
Hmm.
So maybe that sort of thinking that goes behind this question. So yeah, I just answered it. I told them I applied to 7 universities, got 5 admits and 2 rejects. So I just said that up front. And I think, yeah, the next question was then why MEM, and then why Syracuse. So I just told the reason. The next question I think was, why US? Why not stay back in India?
Oh.
So
I know this is very interesting visa interview, and there's more craziness going to happen in the later part of the interview. So stick around. But before that, I just want to thank Empower for sponsoring this video, and also let you know that if you are someone who haven't yet gotten the loan and looking for no collateral, no cosigner loan, then look no further. Empower can help you with exactly that. They are taking bet on you and your future potential. They don't need guarantor or collateral to give you the loan. And not just that, what I truly love about them, because I've partnered with them for last 2 years, they are truly about helping the international student community. And just for that, they also have this career accelerator program where you will get help in your F1 visa interviews preparation. You will also have 8-week long career boot camp. I mean, I'm going to be teaching 5-week long live sessions where we'll go through your co-op and internships and resume building and all of that. Not just that, you'll also have access to premium job job hunting tools. And even once you land, you will have access to the community and they will help you in every single way because they are built by international students for international students. So again, I highly recommend check out. Link will be in the description. And there's also scholarship, which even you don't even have to get their loan, but you can still apply for their scholarship. So I'll put that as well in the description. So check it out. And now I'll let you enjoy the craziness of the F1 visa interview.
That was the question. So I think I answered it. I said uh, I've been studying in India, my high school and undergrad. I find it to be a little theoretical and pretty grade based education. Sort of, I want to learn more hands-on skills, work on more projects, work on do some research with my professors. You can say a couple of professors' name that you may have connected to, or some graduates that you connected to and found out what sort of things that the university has to offer or that program has to offer. So just connected to that, and then the country, and then you know uh, I think that will make the officer.
Yeah, I love the answer because it's a genuine answer
I
versus
thought
like
it on the spot, actually. I think actually, I'll just tell you a quick caveat in this. I told this, and I also said something about I'll get to do capstone projects in my university. And the officer immediately looks at me and goes, "You can do capstone projects in India, right? Indian colleges have capstone projects." I
mm,
go, and then it just clicked, and I said this reply. Sorry, I went. Yeah, I'm sure there are capstone projects that I get to do in India, but I get to choose my own electives at Syracuse and create my own custom track, which I'm really not able to do at Indian colleges and universities. So, and then she was like, "Oh, okay, your visa is approved. Thank you so much." So that was the thing. So overall, 4 questions for me. I got lucky. Sincerely, I think I got lucky. They She could have asked me about my financials, and you know actually, another caveat, I have been to the US before, couple of times. I have a
mm,
tourist visa, so
mm.
maybe she knew everything. Officers know everything, what your travel history, your past, countries that you travel to, they have all the records. So
Yeah.
just don't lie about anything. Where
Right.
did you
You
go to
were
the
not
US?
asked.
Don't skip out
You
on things. Yeah,
you were not
they
asked
didn't
at
ask
all
me anything.
about B1, B2
No,
at
she
all.
no, no, no.
What about the girl in
Actually,
front of you who got rejected? Do you know what was she
yeah,
asked?
yeah. So I zoned out in between, but I heard a couple of questions. So I think she was a master student, a fresher. I want to say, uh, a fresher, as in she. I think she was graduating in this 2025 only. She was
Mm,
going for computer science, and she applied to, I think, some number of universities, 7 to 8, or I don't know. She officer asked her, why are you going to the US? What other universities did you apply to? And I think the officer asked her, what is common between your universities and other programs that you applied at that university. So I believe they wanted to check, if she's applying at computer science, what other programs
mm.
she has applied to. So yeah, that's what one thing. And I think she was a little not
Nervous.
that
Right.
fluent in her answers. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why, or I don't know, something related to her financials. I'm not pretty sure what was the exact reason. Maybe the
Mm.
DS-160, some answer she didn't quite understood or connect to, something on that sort.
Great. So obviously you got your visa approved. That's a good feeling. And I mean,
Yeah,
you already had B1, B2 approved, so you already knew the flow that how things are gonna be in terms of at least visa interview. All you can do is just be yourself, be authentic, be genuine.
yeah,
I mean, know your story and know how to communicate your story. That's
yeah,
really all it comes down
yeah.
to. But
Correct. Yeah.
awesome. Are you all like ready in terms of accommodations in Syracuse? Like, is it all?
The accommodation thing is, we are I'm looking at houses, so it's a college town, right, Syracuse. So
Mm,
we have houses, 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom, in ranges of that. So I'm just our roommates are final. I think we have to add one more,
mm.
but the thing is, a couple of them don't have their visas yet, and one of them I'm talking about got a reject at Mumbai consulate. So
Oh no.
that's a big that's a little stressful situation. A
Mm,
couple of us have our visas approved. I actually booked my flight yesterday to
nice.
Newark. I have to figure out the Newark to Syracuse thing. I'll do
Syracuse.
that later.
Yeah.
But in terms of roommates
What's the
and
cost?
accommodation,
What's the cost for like what's the typical cost of living over there?
cost of living, I would say you can get a bedroom in a 4 bedroom or 5 bedroom for around 500, 550, six
Mm,
hundred, and upwards of that. Depends upon the location. If you want
mm,
to stay really close to the university, it can cost you 600, 700. But people stay at 5 minutes, 10 minutes far out. So I
mm.
think that should get you somewhere around 550, 500.
Nice.
So
Great.
that's one thing. Yeah.
Again, Sarthak, thank you so much for doing this. I can't wait to maybe bring you back once you are there, once you have internship, you are a product
Mm.
manager in USA,
Yeah.
and maybe we share that part of your journey as well.
Yeah.
Yes, fingers crossed. But until our next one.
Keep smiling, keep hustling. Cheers.
Nice. Nice. Amazing.